Everything in life begins with an idea. You've probably heard us say this before. I'll say it again. Everything in life begins with an idea. An idea cannot be killed. An idea cannot be killed. When the idea ripes and becomes mature, it turns into a thought. When the thought ripes and becomes mature, it turns into a word. When the word ripes and matures, it turns into an ideology. You've heard of the word ideology. Ideology comes from the word idea. When the ideology ripes and matures, it turns into a philosophy. When philosophy matures and ripes, it turns into a lifestyle. What made this person kills? It began with an idea. What made this person take drugs? It began with an idea. What made this person make a chair? It began with an idea. Everything was an idea that matured and became eventually that lifestyle. Since the idea cannot be killed, what you can only do about that idea is to replace it with another idea. This is the only way to get rid of that original idea, by replacing it with another idea. This is where St. Paul says it so beautifully in his epistles to the Romans, chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. Brethren, I beseech you to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, acceptable to God, your rational service. Do not be conformed to the world, but rather transformed. So he says, how did you become conformed to the world? Because you allowed the idea of the world to enter your head.